Protests have erupted in Paris and various French cities following the fatal shooting of a teenage boy by the police during a routine traffic stop, leading to instances of civil unrest. In response, numerous law enforcement personnel have been dispatched, resulting in the arrest of over 100 individuals amidst clashes between demonstrators and riot police. Why was a teenage Muslim boy executed by the police at all? Was he a threat to anyone's security, or were the police in defensive mode and the boy carrying weapons? Is it the first time the French police have targeted a Muslim immigrant, or are there innumerable other instances that went unnoticed? News surfaced on Tuesday regarding a police shooting incident in Nanterre, situated a little over 4 miles northwest of Paris. A widely circulated video clip, now prevalent on the internet, depicts 2 armed police officers halting a yellow car. The police officers lean towards the driver's window, brandishing their firearms, after which the vehicle accelerates away, prompting one of the officers to discharge their weapons towards it. Separate footage reveals the car subsequently colliding with a nearby post. According to the Nanterre prosecutor's office, it has been officially confirmed that the victim of the incident was a 17-year-old boy identified locally as Nahel M. Tragically, he lost his life at the scene, and the police officer involved has been detained on suspicion of voluntary homicide, as stated by the prosecutor's office. In an Instagram video, the mother of the victim appeared alongside an activist advocating against police brutality. Expressing her immense grief, she shared, "I have experienced the loss of my 17-year-old child. They have taken away my baby. He was still a young child who needed his mother." She further recounted an interaction that occurred earlier that morning, where her son said, "Mom, I love you," to which she responded, "Be careful." Following the incident, individuals took to the streets of Nanterre in a wave of protests, characterized by the setting of vehicles ablaze and the hurling of stones and fireworks towards the police. In response, the law enforcement authorities employed tear gas as a means of intervention. Nahel Merzouk hailed from France and had ancestral roots in both Algeria and Morocco. As the sole child in his family, he resided in Nanterre under the care of his mother. It is noteworthy that neither the boy nor the family had any criminal records. It is not the first time French police have targeted Muslim immigrants. Previously, many cases were recorded that depicted how they attacked immigrants, specifically from Muslim communities. Not only the police, but also the traffic police are fully armed with guns and are given the go-ahead to shoot anyone they wish without facing any retribution. French journalist and researcher Sihami Asbeg asserts that France witnesses a minimum of 40 fatalities annually as a result of police interventions. Spokesperson from the police has verified that the recent shooting incident marks the 3rd fatal occurrence during a traffic stop in the ongoing year. In contrast, the previous year witnessed 13 such incidents, which stands as the highest number ever recorded. When one takes a look at the lists of the victims, one can easily understand that the French target on the basis of race, color, religion, and the person's being an immigrant, attributing the nationwide riots in France to both institutional racism and the nation's colonial history. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan expressed his criticism towards France. In countries known for their colonial past, cultural racism has turned into institutional racism, he said on television after chairing a weekly cabinet meeting. Sometimes we Muslims purposely choose countries like France and other such nations, which are infamous for their Islamophobic incidents, for better quality of life or better education. While many times it is not on purpose, in either case, one should avoid searching for a livelihood in such countries as much as possible. Always prefer a Muslim nation or even a country whose history is not linked with Islamophobic incidents. We pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help the Muslim Ummah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always be our protector and guide. Ameen.